Right, hi everyone. I'm back again today. I decided to quickly record this today. And yeah, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that I've never done before. So it'd be interesting to see how this works out. Could be a complete disaster, who knows. So as some of you know that follow me on social media and everything, I recently joined a new design team. I've actually recently joined two, but I'm only going to talk about one of them today. So I recently joined the That's Crafty design team, which I'm really excited about. They do a whole range of their own products, you know, paints, sprays. There's a lot that I didn't even realise they'd done. So I'm really excited to start working with all of them. But also on their website, they also sell a whole range of other products. There's Stamperia, Catsell Craft. Oh, there's loads. Too many to even mention during the live. Not live, it's a recording, sorry. It's just that I'm so used to doing lives that not so much, videos. But anyway, so because I've recently joined, what I thought I'd do is start a new journal. And I'm going to keep this one just for That's Crafty stuff. This is a lovely journal. I've purchased it from That's Crafty. And it's actually a Stamperia journal. It's really lovely. The pages are, I think they're 300 GSM. So they are really lovely, thick pages inside. I can't remember how many are in here, but yeah, so I thought I'd get this one, and I'm actually going to start by decorating it with some of the Stamperia rice papers. Now again, I've never used rice papers before. This is a complete first for me, so as I said, it could go all horribly wrong, but we'll see. But yeah, so journaling is quite new to me. I know some people make a complete journal from scratch. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to go with it. But yeah, and on previous journals that I've done, I've never decorated the front as of yet. But I was desperate to try these out. So this rice paper is from the new collection, Masters of Magic. And oh, it's such a lush collection. I don't think I've got the papers out. Let me grab them. I can find them. Yeah. So it's from the Masters of Magic collection. Now, I haven't bought papers for so many years. I wouldn't like to say the last time I done it. I think I just have so many in my collection that I just think, no, I don't need any more. But when I saw this, I did have to have it. I just think it's such a lovely collection. The papers are so gorgeous. This is the 8x8 8x8 single sheets booklet, and yeah, it is just lovely. There's just so many nice pages in here, but the only thing is I'm scared to cut into it. It's just too nice to use the papers. It is one of them. I kind of wish I'd got two. I might actually get another one. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, they are so gorgeous. And as I said, the rice paper is also from the same collection. So yeah, they're quite sort of grungy looking, you know, with the cogs, and yeah, they're just lovely. So as I said, I'm looking forward to using them, but I'm not at the same time. They're just too nice to cut into. But I'm sure you'll see me do something with them at some point. But yeah, so this is the rice paper, and it doesn't seem to have a name. I don't know if I just read this code out. It's DFSA41009. I will pop some links up in the description of everything that I'm using today. So yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to take this out. Now, originally I had planned on decorating the front and back of the, can't even open it, of the journal page, but I am just going to decorate the front carefully take that out and get rid of that. I think because it's actually quite a nice cover, and if I decorate the back, I've got to negotiate this elastic that sort of, you know, you can kind of hold it closed with. So I thought I'm going to leave the back, I'm just going to do the front. And yeah, I obviously won't be using the whole page. What I might do is just trim round, just so it roughly fits on. I might do that. Let's grab some big scissors for this. I'm going to cut it slightly larger than I need it. About there, I think. Yeah, so about there. I'll pop that to the side because I no doubt I will be using that. So what I might do is just apply, now it is quite a light background, but I might just apply a very thin layer of gesso just to lighten it up behind where the lovely lady's going to be sitting. So I've got some gesso here. I've got quite a large pot of it, so I'm just going to keep it off to the side because I have a habit of knocking this over as well. So I'm keeping it well out of the way. So I said I'm not going to completely cover the whole thing because I think I'm guessing it will, the pattern will sort of show through a little bit. So yeah, I do quite like the pattern, and I'm not going to get anything on this dark brown bit either because I quite like that. So you can see I'm just applying such a thin layer here. And I'm just taking a guess of where she's going to be sitting. I might be way off, but we'll soon find out, I guess, won't we? Right, let's just pop that gesso away. Right, and now I'm just going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun. I'm not going to hold it too close because I don't want it warping. I think that will probably do. Right, now I'm going to be using some of this acrylic liquid wax. Now I've only ever tried this as a sealer and I absolutely love it. It's a great product. I did ask to see if it could be used with rice papers, and apparently it can be used as an adhesive. I also read, I think it was on the website, oh no, it's on the back. So it says apply thin coats with a brush and allow to dry between coats. Depending on the paper used, cracking effects can be achieved with a second coat, which should be sealed with a top coat to prevent more peeling. Can be buffed with a soft cloth when dry. I'm quite interested to try out that cracking effect. I haven't done it as yet, so yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a play with it. As I said, I've only ever used it as a sealant, so and I absolutely love it. I much prefer it to Mod Podge. I only ever use Mod Podge usually as a sealer, but this is brilliant. So yeah, I'm just going to, I'm guessing we just sort of apply a thin coat and then kind of stick the rice papers to it. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I don't want any glue or anything getting on the pages, I'm just going to pop a bit of greaseproof paper behind it. Yeah, just to protect the pages underneath. And then I'm just going to go for it and apply a thin layer. As you can see, I'm only going up to the that brown covering on the spine because I do really like that. Right, and then I'm just going to go for it and smear it on. I said I've never used rice papers before, so It's a bit of a scary moment, this. But yeah, as I said, when I saw these, I just had to have them. I think they're so lovely. Right. Okay, I might put the brush there for a second. Right, now I'm just going to very carefully lay this down. I'm going to try and butt it right up to that brown seam and very carefully lay it on top and hope it doesn't ripple or anything. Well, I think it's worked. Ooh, that was a bit of a scary moment. It seems to have laid down quite nice and flat, which is lovely. Oh, I've obviously missed a little bit there, so I'm going to pop a little bit more of this on there. What I might do is pop a layer on top. Oh, it's sort of lifting a little bit around the edge. I think maybe I didn't pop enough on the edges, so I'm just adding some more. Right, so what I might do is just apply a layer on top. I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do, but I'm just going to give it a try. Just as, you know, to act as a bit of a sealant. Just moving it. There's a bit of a line there, but I think it's stuck down a bit too well now. Hopefully this will just sort of protect it a little bit. So obviously if it's on the desk and you're sort of playing around with inks and things can get messy, can't they? So I'm just making sure that's all covered. There we go. I think I've managed to cover it all. Right. I'm just going to now peel the grease proof away slightly and pop my brush in water. If you don't pop your brush straight in the water, it does kind of ruin it. So yeah, I suggest you do that. Right, now I'm going to pull this out. Now I think you can tear these, but I'm going to go in with the scissors and see if I can cut it, because I don't want to rip it. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to carefully, I'm using my big scissors at the moment, and I'm using the page as a bit of a guide. Actually not that easy to cut as it is, it's wet. I might sort of trim it up a little bit better once it's dried off. But I guess you sort of get the idea of what I'm trying to do with it. Sorry, I lost my sentence there. Concentrating too much on cutting. I don't think it helps that these scissors aren't that great. Just turn it around again and cut this last side. Yeah, the scissors aren't having it. I just said I don't think they're the best of scissors. Thought I'd ripped it then. Thankfully I haven't. Right, so there we have it. I'm going to let it dry, I think, and then give it a proper trim a little bit later. It might be a bit easier with the scissors then, but yeah, I mean, how simple is that? And it's so effective. I mean, you could do other things and ink it up and yeah, add other things, some texture paste and things, but I'm just going to keep it simple because it's the front of a journal page. I want it quite flat, so yeah, I'm quite pleased. I'll take a photo of it once I've once it's dried, and I will try and load it up onto YouTube. But yeah, if you've never tried rice papers before, do try them. They're lovely. I do want to try using them on some wooden things because yeah, I think you can get some really lovely effects. I've seen various things done and they look lovely, so I will be trying that at some point. But yeah, they're really easy to use, and I definitely recommend this liquid wax. It's great, and it seems to have worked sticking it down quite well. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be back at some point with videos on how I fill this journal. But for now, I'm going to leave it there, and I said I'll take a photo and load that up onto YouTube as well once that's done. But thanks for joining me. Take care, everyone. Bye.